I thought my little brother was developing a hoarding disorder until I found the calendar hidden under his bed. I came home from college for fall break and noticed my 8-year-old brother's bedroom door was locked. Mason, you in there? He opened it just a crack. His eyes were red. Yeah, hi. Can I come in? He hesitated, then stepped aside. The first thing I saw was his closet. It was packed. Granola bars stacked in neat rows, bottles of water, canned soup, peanut butter jars, boxes of crackers, a first aid kit, 3 flashlights, batteries, blankets folded in a corner. My stomach tightened. Mason, what is all this? He looked at the floor. Nothing. This isn't nothing. Why do you have all this food in here? He wouldn't answer. I knelt down to look at him. Hey, talk to me. Are you okay? He just shrugged. I went downstairs and found my parents in the kitchen. Mom was scrolling through her phone. Dad was reading the newspaper. Did you know Mason has been hoarding food in his room? Mom barely looked up. Oh, that. Yeah, we noticed. You noticed? When did this start? Dad sighed. I don't know. A few months ago? We figured it's just a phase. Kids get weird sometimes. This isn't weird. This is concerning. He has like 50 cans of soup in there. Mom finally put her phone down. She looked annoyed. He's probably seen too many of those doomsday videos online. You know how kids are with the internet. Have you talked to him about it? We told him to stop, but he keeps doing it. We'll deal with it. She picked her phone back up. The conversation was over. Over the next 2 days, I watched Mason. He barely left his room. When he did, he'd sneak food from the pantry and smuggle it upstairs in his backpack. I caught him taking batteries from the junk drawer. Mason, seriously, what's going on? Nothing. Leave me alone. His voice cracked. Are you being bullied at school? Is something happening? He shook his head, grabbed the batteries, and ran back to his room. I started Googling child hoarding behavior. Why do kids stockpile food? Everything pointed to anxiety disorders, OCD, trauma from food insecurity. But we weren't food insecure. Our parents both had good jobs. We'd never gone hungry. None of this made sense. On my 3rd night home, I waited until Mason fell asleep. I crept into his room and looked through his closet more carefully. Under a pile of blankets, I found a notebook. I opened it. The first page just said days at the top. Then a list. June 14th, 2 days. June 28th, 3 days. July 19th, 4 days. August 2nd, 5 days. August 30th, 6 days. September 20th, 7 days. My hands started shaking. I flipped to the next page. It was a calendar. Mason had drawn it himself in careful pencil. Certain dates were circled in red. I pulled out my phone and checked those dates against my parents' credit card statements that I still had access to from when I helped them with bills last summer. Every red circle matched up with charges from hotels 2 states away. My throat went tight. I kept looking. There was another page. When they leave again, I need, then a checklist. Water. Food that doesn't need cooking. Blankets in case heat turns off. Batteries for flashlights. Band-aids. Phone charger. I couldn't breathe. The dates were getting longer each time. 2 days, 3 days, 4, 5, 6, 7. They'd been leaving Mason alone for a week at a time, and each trip was longer than the last. I walked downstairs. Mom and Dad were in bed, but their bedroom door was open. I turned on the light. Wake up. Dad jerked awake. What? What's wrong? I threw the notebook onto their bed. What is this? Mom picked it up. Her face went pale. Where did you get this? Mason's room? You've been leaving him alone for a week at a time? We left him with the neighbors. Don't lie to me. My voice was shaking. I checked your credit cards. Hotels. 2 states away. You've been gone. Dad sat up. It's not what you think. Then what is it? Neither of them answered. Mom put the notebook down slowly. We were going to tell you. Tell me what? We're moving. Your father got a new job. We're relocating in January. Okay, so you've been visiting the new place. Why didn't you take Mason? Silence. My stomach dropped. You weren't planning to take him, were you? Mom's eyes filled with tears, but she didn't deny it. It's complicated. You're abandoning your 8-year-old son. He's not. He's going to stay with your aunt. We already arranged it. Does he know that? More silence. I felt sick. You were just going to leave without telling him, and he figured it out. Dad finally spoke. We were going to explain everything at Christmas. I looked at the notebook still on their bed, at Mason's careful handwriting, at the dates he'd been tracking, at his survival list. He's 8 years old. He knew before I did.